Okay, thank you very much for taking a few minutes to go on a travel tour of the Travel Advantage Travel Club. This is a membership club that allows you to really book all things related to travel. It is a travel and lifestyle club. When you are a member with Travel Advantage, you can access over 2 million hotels worldwide. We have a very convenient AI trip planner. I'm going to show you what that looks like. We can book things like activities all over the world. We accumulate a couple of great points called loyalty points and travel credits. Those are like cash back. We have community trips and curated trips called life experiences that are only available to our members. And you can be rewarded for sharing the club with other people if you choose to do that. And of course, we have an incredible travel-free program that you can unlock after 12 months of being a member. And last but certainly not least, we have a Trustpilot rating of 4.8 out of 5. Okay, let's take a quick look in the club. Now, Travel Advantage, like I said, is a travel and lifestyle club. It is a digital membership that allows you to access and book many things related to travel. You can see here we have access to hotels. You can book flights, car rentals. Life experiences are the curated trips for our members only. You can book airport transfers. We have access to all the major cruise lines at fantastic pricing, a lifestyle mall, which is like your duty-free shopping before you even go on the trip. So if you love luxury goods and sunglasses, suitcases, clothing, luggage, you can find so many great things in the lifestyle mall. And then, of course, we have other kind of properties like 7 day stays that are more like timeshare style properties. As I mentioned, ground transportation, different activities that you can book all over the world. And recently added to the club, you can book tickets. So tickets to concerts and sporting events and, lots and lots of things. So if it's related to travel and lifestyle, you can probably book it in here. You could even get your SIM cards before you head out on vacation. You can check your visa requirements. And you can also get great rates on travel insurance. So really, so many fantastic things. And I love this tagline, bringing the best in travel and lifestyle. So you can see at the top, we accumulate a couple of different types of points. We have loyalty points and we have travel credits. Loyalty points are accrued as your membership renews. So though you're just that, they are reward for being a loyal member every single month. So those get dropped into your account as your membership renews every single month. Okay. And then travel credits are like cash back. So those you accumulate a few travel credits every time you book something in the club. I should mention that loyalty points are dollar for dollar. One loyalty point equals $1. I've been a member for a year now, so have close to 3,000 points, and which is the equivalent of 2,700 US dollars. And then travel credits are 100 travel credits equal $1. So I have about $5 in US travel credits sitting there. It's because I've recently cashed those in. And, you can just let those build up or you can use them as you book things to bring down the cost of your travel. So those are the two types of points that we get to accumulate as members with Travel Advantage. So let's just quickly take a look at the life experiences before I go in and show you a couple of other examples in the club. Now, life experience, as I mentioned, are curated trips that are intended to be just that, life experiences. So these might be to destinations that you may not go otherwise, or it might be a first time introduction to a place. This is a travel club that has been thriving in Europe for over 9 years. It's new to North America, and we are growing globally. So you will see experiences all over the world. And I'm going to just scroll through so you can have a look at these amazing experiences. You will see that some of these tell me that I can use, well, they all have an amount of loyalty points that I can use, and I can book multiple life experiences throughout the year. There's no limit to the amount of life experiences I can take as a Travel Advantage member. So perhaps I want to do a Nile cruise experience. That sounds incredible. And I'm going to actually switch to US dollars because gives you a sense, dollar for dollar, of what you can do on these experiences or what the value is. So you can see the loyalty points are actually based on US dollars. And when I change those up to US dollars, you can see now at least it's able to compare dollar for dollar to the cost of the life experience. Now, if you wanted to pay in another currency, the life experiences will just get converted on the back end as you're booking. So you'll be able to see how many, like for instance, 350 loyalty points is in Canadian dollars. But for the purposes of just taking a look at this, it's a little easier to compare dollar for dollar when I switched it to US. Okay, so Nile Cruise Experience, Asia Cruise Experience, Waves and Wheels is a themed life experience in Portugal actually happening right now. You've got all sorts of incredible options, really, if you want to go to Armenia. We have excursions in Uzbekistan, and this is, you guys, really where our business is growing. You will see different types of experience. So where our membership grows, we will start to add more and more life experiences in that area. Now, you will notice that some of these life experiences show that I can use more loyalty points than others. And that is because I have unlocked my free travel program. I mentioned that at the beginning. And so any of the life experiences, we call these basic life experiences, I can actually fully unlock for two people using 100% loyalty points. So as I scroll through these, you're going to see the ones that I could fully unlock. Okay. We announce 5 to 8 new life experiences every single month. And these are to absolutely beautiful destinations. And these are your stay only. A lot of them will include activities and meals, but your flights, because we're a global company, you have to cover your flights, obviously. So, you can just scroll through here to see them. Banff Lake Louise, an incredible Canadian experience coming up in August. This is a 2-week themed experience in Tibet, which absolutely looks incredible. I would love to do that one. So many places that we want to visit in the world. We have river cruises, we have trips to Dubai. We actually have really cool themed life experiences like the Formula One experience in Baku, Paris Fashion Week experience, which actually gives you tickets to the catwalk, and so much more. There's a Ferrari life experience coming up in Italy in October, which actually, for this one, you can take a lesson to drive an actual Ferrari and get to drive it on a racetrack and with an experienced driver. So really some very, very cool experiences. And again, when I say life experience, these are experiences that are designed to kind of give you an experience that you may not otherwise do. Truffle, this is kind of an experience in Italy that relates to a culinary theme. So again, we launch 5 to 8 life experiences every single month. So you will, be able to find something there for sure when you unlock that free travel. Now, we are bringing a new app this summer. And when we bring the new app, we're also going to be expanding our free travel program. Our free travel program will always relate to those basic life experiences, like I showed you, that really aren't that basic. Or you can choose a 7-night stay in a club property. The club properties are more like timeshare style properties, and we're expanding our club properties. And when we do that, we're going to be expanding our travel free program so that you can actually choose a 7-night stay in a club property as well. So that is coming soon to the club. Okay, so a part of the club that you're going to find very, very useful is the hotel part of the club. And you will be able to book these areas, book hotels all around the world, throughout the year, whenever you want to access some great, great pricing. So here's an example in Toronto that, a lot of people, like, of course, I'm from Canada, will like to visit Toronto in the summer months or really all year long for that matter. And you can see here that I actually have mine set to show biggest percent savings. And, some great properties are popping up here. The Fairmont Royal York. Now, this is a very high-end property in Toronto. So if I want to splurge and head to the Fairmont Royal York, you can see here that I can actually save over $1,300, almost $1,400. Our regular price is actually compared to booking.com. So we have an algorithm that grabs that price, and then we overlay our member savings. So in this particular instance, we're showing elite savings over $1,000, turbo because I have an extra turbo discount of over $200. And if I want to use some loyalty points to bring the cost of this stay down, I can absolutely do that. I can apply $73 in loyalty points. Now, maybe that's a little over budget and, I might want a cheaper stay. And this is, again, a Holiday Inn, a very different experience, a three-star property in Oakville Center. But again, some great discounts, saving almost $400 on that property. And again, you can just scroll through. You can actually select five-star, four-star properties. You can also, select points of interest and neighborhoods as well, depending on what you're looking to search for. So that is an example of the hotel part of the club. And then while I'm in Toronto, I might want to do some sightseeing. And so I just put in Toronto. I see over 500 activities. Of course, Toronto is close to Niagara Falls, so there are day trips from Toronto to Niagara Falls and lots of different things that are suggested. There's some culinary opportunities on the harbor. There are some different types of hop on, hop off sightseeing around Toronto. So if you're somebody who likes to plan your vacation ahead of time, or maybe even on the fly, the activities part of the club is going to be very, very helpful because you can go anywhere, and put in that city, and you will find activities that you can do all over the world at really, really great pricing. And you can see that you earn a little bit of travel credits and you can apply some loyalty points to this part of the club as well. Okay, so let's take a look at our AI trip planner, which is a really cool part of the Travel Advantage Travel Club. So let's just say that I want to go to Barcelona for a few days. Maybe I'm taking a cruise or I'm arriving there at the end of a cruise and I want to spend a few days in Barcelona, or I just want to go there on vacation. It really is a beautiful city and a city that I would like to go back to. So I have actually loaded in the AI trip planner some information and I'm just showing you the results just to save time here. But I asked the AI trip planner to plan me a few nights in Barcelona. I told the planner that there were two people going and I gave it some ideas of some things that I like to do. Okay, so first of all, it's going to show me some discounts on hotels, and actually a few different ones came up here at 65, 55% off. Really some great pricing here. And I can expand this to show the map if I want to see where the hotels are, which I probably would do if I was booking it. But you have everything from apartment styles to boutique style hotels at really fantastic pricing. So that is one part of the AI trip planner. I could book my flights in here. Now I will mention that we don't see a huge amount of discounts on flights in the club, and the flight part of the club is getting a whole upgrade as well. And there's not a lot of margins in flights, but there's the convenience of booking flights here. And the travel credits, actually, I know a lot of people that just let their travel credits build up and they can use their travel credits just like cash to pay the cost of a flight, to bring down the cost of a flight. So while I'm in Barcelona, I obviously want to do some sightseeing. And so the trip planner has actually curated me a few days here. So I've got everything from hop on, hop off bus passes. Maybe I want to go see this architectural wonder, the Sagrada Familia, which is a fast track pass that I could buy ahead of time. I will tell you, I've been to Barcelona. I did not have a fast track pass, and we couldn't even get in. It was so busy. So this is going to be a lifesaver for you, the activity side. Maybe I want to go see a flamenco show. There's really all sorts of incredible architecture to see in Barcelona. Lots of skip the line options as well here. And it's a busy city, so having these tickets ahead of time would have been incredible. Lots of different tours that you can do, discovering local culture and, just examples of how you could curate an itinerary using the AI trip planner. So you can see that really Travel Advantage is your one-stop shop for planning, but it's also so much value in that you can, build and grow the loyalty points. It's kind of like a travel savings account because you can apply these points as you go throughout the year to access, great pricing. You already have great pricing, but you can bring the cost down with your loyalty points. But you also have the ability to save them up and use them at the end of the year as well to access a 7-night stay or one of these incredible life experiences Also coming soon to the club are villas. We have a network of worldwide villas coming. So if you're somebody who enjoys planning retreats, maybe you have a large family that you want to be able to have a property that sleeps 15 to 20 people. These are going to be properties that you are going to love to be able to access. And again, you'll be able to use loyalty points to bring the cost down of those villas as well. So that is a very quick tour of the club. I did want to go over the memberships as well. And yeah, I talked about the travel free program. I didn't actually talk too much about the referring the club program, but if you are interested, you can just be a travel club member, you can be a traveler, but if you're interested in referring the club, there are different perks like free travel dollars that you can also access. So if you're curious about it all, please ask the person that shared this recording with you. They can certainly tell you how you can access that as well. Okay, so which membership is right for you? You can be a traveler, and there's three different types of memberships that you can have access to. So you could choose to be a VIP member. It's these are all US pricing. You can access this particular membership for $20 monthly. This mainly gives you basic access to the club. So not all of the things I just showed you. You can't access the life experiences, the cruises, the villa style properties. You also don't accumulate loyalty points, so you can't tap into that travel free program. But this is a great membership. You just want that first level of discount for hotel discounts. The VIP membership might be the perfect membership for you. Then we have a look at the elite membership. And the elite membership is one that costs $120 a month, but you get it back 100% in loyalty points. So it's not an empty membership. You do pay that initial activation fee, but ongoing it's $120 a month. You get $120 back in loyalty points. You have full access to the club. Everything I just showed you in the club, it's $239.97 to start up your elite membership, okay? And you get $120 in loyalty points dropped in your account right away. Now, what most people do if they're real active travelers is they add on the turbo one-time boost, okay? And you can add this on at any time. You might want to start as elite and you can add on boost at any time, the turbo boost. So this is a $250 one-time fee, okay? You're still considered an elite member going forward and it's still $120 a month, but you do this one-time add-on of turbo for $250. You get back that right away in loyalty points. But what's great about this option is that when you pay your 120 monthly as an elite member, as an elite turbo member now, you're actually getting back 240 in loyalty points. So you're doubling your points every month. You also get extra privileges like early access to the life experiences to be able to book those. And as I showed you we looked at the hotel example, you also get an extra layer of discount. That Fairmont property in Toronto, I think, had over $200 in discounts, just from being a Turbo member. So there are a lot of advantages to adding on the turbo, but like I said, you can add that on at any time if you are an elite member. So elite turbo, definitely the most popular choice. And what I love about it is that you get your full startup back in loyalty points right away in the club. So it's $49.97 to start, but think about that like you're kickstarting your travel savings account. You get 400 loyalty points dropped immediately back into your account. And like I mentioned, you get to double your loyalty points every single month. So that is a very quick tour of Travel Advantage. It is your one-stop shop for everything travel and lifestyle. And I love being a member of the club. And, so just ask yourself, where do you see yourself? I know you're really interested in more of the travel side. So probably option one as a traveler, and you can use this club to, save up loyalty points, access great pricing, meet like-minded people on, the life experiences where you get to meet other Travel Advantage members. Maybe I have piqued your interest a little bit in sharing the club. And if you would like to consider being an ambassador, there's a yearly fee of $99 to be an ambassador, and that gives you kind of an affiliate style code to be able to share with other people. And if you find 3 referrals that want to become members, your membership fee actually gets covered. So a lot of people will be a traveler. They love the club so much, they decide to be an ambassador because they want to share the club with other people. And really, just by sharing the club and having three active members in the club, you actually can have your membership fee waived. And what does that mean? That actually means free travel dollars, and travel dollars that are covered by residual income stream that you are generating in the club. So that is a really great option for some people. And then, option three, of course, some of us, like myself, love to be ambassadors and sharing the club to access free travel dollars, but also to be able to earn an income. So I hope I've given you a nice overview here that is allowing you to be able to